I'm already tearing up. Sensitive stuff like this gets me so much. Welcome back everyone to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. Today is a really exciting day because we are starting a new reaction for a new show, Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I have heard nothing but good things about this anime. I have also heard nothing but good things about the manga, and I am so stoked to be able to finally sit down, watch the anime, and see what all the hype is about. If you guys, I believe, if you if you guys watched my best of animes part 1 and part 2, we actually watched the trailer for Frieren, and it was a really exciting anime, and I was really interested in it, and it was something that I knew that I was going to bring down the line. And with the end of Solo Leveling coming, what better way to bridge the gap before April than watching Frieren? I am so excited, and I am so ready to just watch the anime and see what it's all about. I keep seeing so much online about little stills and stuff from this anime, so I'm ready to know what the context is about it. If this is the type of content that you enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We do series reactions here. Currently, we are reacting to Solo Leveling, which happens on Mondays, and we're adding Frieren, which will be airing on Fridays. I actually also wanted to make a fun special announcement that I have opened up a Patreon. Now, I know that I'm still pretty much small potatoes when it comes down to it, but the idea is I have all of the episodes of Solo Leveling that I can release to you guys uncut, so you guys can watch. And I'm actually going to be adding a series that's going to be exclusively on Patreon, because if you guys do not pay attention to the community tab, I ran a little poll for what the new series was going to be added on to the weekly uploads. And at the time of announcing what that new series was going to be, Frieren was in the lead, but because there were more people that got eyes more on the poll, they decided to vote, and Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 actually ended up winning as of right now, or is in the lead. So I figured what I would do is I would release that on Patreon only. So if you want to see my reactions uncut for Solo Leveling to see how stupid I am, and for Frieren, and then if you also want to watch my reaction for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, the link for the Patreon will be down below, and I really would appreciate it if you guys would support. But I won't waste any more time, and I hope that you guys enjoy my reaction of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. And hopefully I will keep saying Frieren and not Frieren like I keep wanting to. Ooh, I like that animation style. Here she is, best girl around. Frieren. Ooh, I like the way he says that. Oh, look at her little party and that little dwarf. Got a long beard. Defeated the Demon King. Wow, what a triumph. Drinking on the job as a priest? Oof. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, they know? Do they know, like, that she's lived forever and that she will live past them? It's such a cute, like, it feels almost kind of Disney-esque, but it's still like, I don't know, it's just the fantasy part that I really enjoy. Himmel, Aizen the warrior, Hyder the priest, and Frieren the mage. Oh. Ooh. That was cool. Why do I want to cry already? Like, I just met these guys and I feel like I can feel the emotion of them, like, being together. Oh. 下手したらあそこで冒険終わってたよね。その点私は優秀。耳食われかけた時は置いてこうかと思ったぞ。Oh, they're like reliving all the adventures they've had together with like trying to defeat the Demon King.
まったくクソみたいな思い
I
出
wouldn't
しか
say
ないな。
terrible. I wouldn't say
でも
terrible.
楽しかったよ。僕は君たちと冒険ができてよかった。
短い間だ
This
った
is
けどね。
adorable.
短い
10 years they were
10年だぞ。
adventuring.
ハイターを見ろ。
That's
すっか
wild.
りおっさんになってしまったぞ。失礼ですよ。
元からでしょ。
失礼ですよ。
She's like, he's always looked like that. Ooh.
そろそろか。
Wow. Have you guys ever seen shooting stars in real life? I feel like they only happen every now and then. I know it's like a meteor shower, I guess, but like I feel like shooting stars happen to people so
平和な時代
rarely.
の幕開けにはちょうどいいな。
But that is a really cool way to end the adventure.
街中だと見えにくいね。
人が感動しているんだ。空気を読みたまえ。
じゃあ次。
Oh, she said next time.
50年後、もっと綺麗に見える場所知ってるから案内
Does
して
she
よ。
like him? Oh, 50 years.
何？
いや、そうだな。みんなで見よう。
Oh. I need them all to stay alive, and I know that they won't, and that I think kills me. It already makes me feel emotional because I'm already so tied to them.
これからどうするつもりだ？
魔法の収集を続けるよ。
Collecting
100年くらい
spells,
は中央諸
interesting.
国を巡る予定だから、まあたまには顔を見せるよ。
50年も100年も
Oh.
彼女にとっては些細なものなのかもしれま
It's
せん
so
ね。
they're making the distinction about her being an elf and her lifespan being very long, and how like long periods of time are just very like blips to them. Ooh.
暗黒竜の角、うちでは取り扱ってないよ。
召喚に使うのに。
Summoning. What's she trying to summon?
そういえば魔王城で拾ったやつ。もうすぐエーラ流星の時期だし、ついでに取りに行くか。
Is she gonna visit him and he's not gonna be there? That's gonna make me so sad. I really hope he's still there.
フリーレン。
ヒンメル、
Oh my god, he's such an old man!
老いぼれてる。
言い方ひどくない？
Oh my god, Frieren.
50年ぶりだね。
50
昔の
years?
姿のままだ。エーラ流星か。懐かしいね。
I guess she did say that she was gonna show that guy in 50 years.
暗黒竜の角だね。君にとっては軽い気持ちで預けたものかもしれないけど、僕にとっては大切な仲間から預かった大事なも
Himmel,
の
you're
なんだ。
amazing.
いつか君にこうして返すべきものだ。
ヒンメルまだハゲなんだからこだわったって意味ないよ。
ハゲなりのこだわり
I wonder if she's
があるの。
always gonna have this like lack of tact. I would love that for her.
では、エーラ流星を見に行こうか。
Look at him.
エーラ流星にはまだ時期が少し早いと思いますが、
うん。だからここから1週間くらい歩いて。
そんなに遠いのか。
こうしていると、
Aww.
あの時に戻ったかのようだ。何もかもが新鮮で、きらめいて見えた。
Wow. We get to see some fighting. Oh.
その美しい思い出の中にはいつも君たちがいた。
Like she's got some joy in her face to like
全員が
see
そ
the
う
shower.
この日を待ち望んでいたんだ。
Look at
あ
her.
りがとうフリーレン。君のおかげで最後にとても楽しい冒険ができた。
Aww. Wow. Yep. I'm already tearing up. Sensitive stuff like this gets me so much. That's awesome that she ended up actually taking him. And them all. She took them all. Oh, and he's gone. That was really like the last thing.
ヒンメルは幸せだったと思いますよ。
I think so too.
悲しい顔一つしないなんて。
Aw, come on.
おやおや、私たちもしていませんよ。市長は真面目にやれ、この白状者。
手痛いですな。
She's probably used to it, but I feel like these guys made more of an impact on her. Pardon my tear.
たった10年一緒に旅しただけだし。
Oh. It did. He did impact her.
人間の寿命は短いって分かっていたのに、なんでもっと知ろうと思わなかったんだろう。
Oh, poor girl.
二人とも顔をよく見せて。これで最後になるでしょうからね。
どこか悪いの？
Wow.
長年の酒がたたりましてね。
Oh no. Not him too, right?
生徒によることがあったら、私の墓に酒でも備えてください。私たちは世界を救った勇者パーティーですよ。死後は天国で贅沢三昧に決まっています。そ
As a
のために
priest, he would
私は
feel
あな
that
た
way.
方と共に戦ったのです。
Then there was two.
さて、私もそろそろ行くよ。
魔法収集の旅か。
うん、それもあるけど、私はもっと人間を知ろうと思う。
Wow.
それで一つ相談なんだけど、私魔法職だからさ、強力な前衛がいると助かるんだ
Oh,
よね。
she wants him to come with.
勘弁してくれ。もう斧を触れるような年じゃないんだ。
She's like, you look the same, but he's like, I'm still pretty old.
じゃあまたね、アイゼン。
あ、また。
No. It's interesting too because you don't like she definitely was very aloof, and I think losing Himmel like kind of destroyed that facade for her. Doing something so of like such a high magnitude as defeating the Demon King was like a huge deal, and I think that that kind of like opened up the gates for her to like have compassion and empathy and really care. 20 years. Okay.
何かお探しでしょうか？
Is this Fern? It is. Well, she's such a baby now.
どうかなさいましたか？
I know her from
いや、
everything.
ハイターって
It's
人の
just
家を探している
ridiculous
んだけ
how
ど、
much knowledge I
お
have
客様でござい
from
ます
like
ね。
outside sources.
まだ生きてたんだ、生臭坊主。
The priest is still alive?
かっこよく死ぬのも難しいものですな。
That was another 20
高い備える
years?
酒買ってきちゃったけど、あの子は。
フェルンと言います。南側諸
A
国の
war
戦災孤児
orphan.
でした。
Oh.
らしくないね。進んで人助けす
He's
る
really trying to clean his
じゃないでしょ。
フリーレン、なぜ私のところへ？
生徒への買い出しのついでだよ。旅先で会う人とはなるべく関わるようにしているから
Wow.
ね。
I wonder what she's learned in 20 years.
それにハイターにはたくさん借りがあるから、死なれる前に返しに来た。
では一つ頼み事を。
ん？
弟子を取りませんか？
Oh.
フ
Is
ェ
it
ル
gonna be her?
魔法使いとしての素質があります。あなたの旅に連れて行ってくれませんか？
Do it.
この魔導書には今は失われた死者の蘇生や不死の魔法が記されている。
Well, we know that stuff like that is not
魔
always
法
good.
が実在するとは思えないけど。
不死とは言わず、ほんの少しでいいから。
He wants to make sure Fern grows up well.
解読の片手まで構わないので。
So he brings her in with Decipher this and then says, if you need a break, Fern could be taught.
まあ、そのくらいなら。
フリーレン様でも私を見つけるのが大変でございましたか？存在感が薄いとハイター様からもよく言われます。
卓越した魔力の操作技術だ。この年で一体どれだけの検査
I
を
hope
積んだ
that she sees her potential and that's like what leads her to be an apprentice for her.
一人前になれると言われました。
へえ、ハイターも分かってんじゃん。あれはね。
どのような修行をすればよいのでしょうか？
She's like, I feel like I have the power. I just need help focusing it.
魔法は好き？
ほどほどでございます。
私と同じだ。
Oh, we don't get to see anymore? Wow. Okay, I am a sensitive person. I'm not going to go ahead and deny that I'm sensitive because I know that I am. And damn, I'm already feeling the emotion that's going to be baked into this anime. They did a really good job setting up just how long Frieren has lived, how little time matters to an elf, and they specify an elf. Just seeing how frivolous she doesn't feel about the humans. She was very, like I said, aloof. She was closed off. She didn't really have the capacity to care about them. I feel because she understood and knew that humans die. That's it. Can't get really used to them or get to know them or know anything about them because by the end of the day, they're most likely going to be gone before you even get to see them again. But the 10-year adventure of defeating the Demon King, I feel really genuinely opened up that time for her. 10 years may not be that long, but it is a massive undertaking to defeat something that was a world-ending crisis. It's not like she just went to go defeat a dungeon. She went with 3 people who were specifically asked to defeat the Demon King. And that, I feel, had such weight on her that she just couldn't hold it in anymore. Time had passed long enough where she understood that these people were important to her and that she was going to feel the weight of them being gone. Having Himmel pass and her coming to that realization that she knows nothing about him and she spent all that time with him, and it really just stuck with her. And it was so emotional because it was not necessarily, the emotion wasn't centered around Himmel's death completely. It was just around the fact of like, there are more people from her party that she likes that are going to die, and she's not going to know anything about it, and she doesn't know much about like humans or what they can do. So now she, like, I feel has an appreciation for it where it might not be as big as it is for normal people when they know that like life is short and they have that kind of empathy and compassion for those people. But she's thinking about it more often than not. Coming back to repay her debts for the priest and being able to see that he's still alive, and then he took on an orphan that was from a war, and he's asking her to pretty much train her because he knows that she's the best mage that has helped defeat the Demon King, and he sees a lot of potential in Fern. From what I know about Fern, there's gonna be a good bit of character relationship between Fern and Frieren. I don't have details. It's just little bits and pieces from like Twitter that I've seen, like stills. I knew who she was, but I don't know anything about her. So it's cool to finally like see a character that I know is going to be a long-term character kind of come into the forefront, and to see how young she looks, because the images I've seen of her have been when she was pretty much an adult. So I'm excited to see what their adventure is going to hold. I'm excited to see Frieren be able to train Fern while she tries to decipher the resurrection or immortality magic. And I just love the way that the priest kind of just shimmied his way into getting her to train Fern. So I'm very excited. I was told for the next episode that this 1000% was going to make me cry, and I already cried for the first episode, so you can guarantee that this next one is going to also bring the waterworks. And so I am excited to continue watching. It is such, I don't know, I'm very in depth with looking at the anime and kind of the art style, and you can kind of feel the vibe when you start to watch it. You can feel what they're going for, and the kind of theme all around is going to be Frieren and her acceptance or continuation of like trying to figure out how to live her life with like the compassion for the people that she travels with and works with, and just gain, I guess it's, I want to say it's empathy, but it's not necessarily empathy, where it's more so just like, it's just more awareness on how she has been living so I don't want to say self-absorbed because that can sound very bad, but it's been very self-absorbed as this is the life I'm living very long, you guys won't be around, it is what it is. I feel like with Himmel's death, that kind of just shocked her into realizing that like she has people she wants to care about, and so this is just going to keep happening. I feel like it makes me really sad that I feel the priest is going to die in the next episode. So I'm hoping that that does not happen, but I am really excited to continue this series. If you guys enjoy Frieren Beyond Journey's End, the anime, and you want to see more reactions, please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have these reactions coming out every Friday, and I am really excited because the anime is coming to a close, so you'll be able to watch me from start to finish, react without skipping any beats. And if you want to see the uncut versions of these reactions where I cuddle my cats a little bit more because they get in the way of everything, and please don't forget to click the link for the Patreon and become a member there. Thank you guys so much for the support and for letting me even have enough content to be able to do all of this stuff, and I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Goodbye.